And a very good afternoon to you all. Good morning, depending on where you are watching across the globe. It's an absolute pleasure, as always, to have your company here on Crafters TV. Now it's Thursday, so the weekend is just about grasping that the weekend is coming along. However, before then, we've still got lots coming your way on Crafters TV over the next couple of days before we hit the weekend. However, this is the start of Thursday the 13th of May. My name is Craig Laird. If you are relatively new or new to us at Crafters TV, I'm with you Monday to Friday for an hour and a half live, where I get to showcase all of the exciting things, or picks of the exciting things coming up throughout the shows on Crafters TV today. Now, let's dive straight in and let's have a look to see what we've got coming up on Crafters TV today. So coming in later on today, so going to be 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. It's one of your favourites, possibly one of all of our favourites as well. It's the Craft Along, and Jan is going to be in the building. Jan's going to be in for the rest of the day after this show, and she's going to be doing that phenomenal Craft Along. We're going to go through all of the list of things that you need very shortly, but of course you can go across onto Jan's social as well as our social after the show if you need a little bit of a reminder. Then with it being Thursday means it's that staple show of the week. It's the cart load. This is when you get the opportunities to get a hold of these deals that potentially will never be seen again. Some that once they're gone, they are gone. Certainly on some of the prices that are never done before. So that is then 7 p.m. here in the UK for you guys stateside, 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Also with Jan, so that's going to be really fun. So it's going to go from a nice, chilled, relaxed Craft Along to full force cart load. But when it comes to these shows, we need someone that's got impeccable taste, impeccable hairstyle, an impeccable dress style. One that some people may try to copy and replicate. He is here with me at my side. It is, of course, Ben. Ben's back. Ben, you seem kind of like dressed very similar to me today.
Mate, come on, look at this. Please, comments on the socials. Me crafty buddy has finally joined the Crafty Waistcoat Club. I am loving this, mate. I'm loving this.
Good, isn't it?
It is.
Specially bought for working with you, Ben.
I'm loving this so much because, as you know, I love a waistcoat. Always tended to wear a waistcoat more days than not. So the fact that Craig is now jumping on the waistcoat bandwagon, I am more than excited. Like Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Listen, I'm hugely excited about the fact that Craig is wearing a waistcoat, but even more excited about cartload that we've got coming up a little bit later on. And actually, we've had some massive cartloads over the course of the last few weeks, some amazing deals. And I always love a cartload when we are able to bring you mystery bags. And that is what we're going to be doing this evening, this afternoon. We've got some amazing mystery bags to bring to you. 3 mystery bags. However, I'm going to give you a bit of a sneak peek as to those bags in just a little bit, because I want you to get your hands on them before the cart load. It really will be just a sneak peek, but we've got 10, 15 and 20 pound mystery bags. Let me just tell you, if you go for one of the 10 pound mystery bags, you're going to get over 20 pounds or $20 worth of goodies. 15 pounds or $15 brings you over 30 pounds or $30 worth of goodies, and the 20 pound or $20 mystery bag over 40 pounds or $40 worth of goodies. Here's the other brilliant thing. If you're saying to me, well, hang on a minute, what else is going on the cart load? If you spend over 20 pounds or $20 on any goodies during the cart load show, you will also get yourself a free gift. Seriously, this is unbelievable, and that is per order as well. So if you decide to spend £20 or $20, you'll get that free gift. If you then go, oh, actually, there's a few more bits and pieces I want, I'll come back in and do another order, you'll get the free gift again if it's over £20 or $20. It's going to be fast, it's going to be furious. Get in early on those mystery bags as well. I'll give you a very small sneak peek on them a little bit later. It's going to be exciting, right?
Oh, it is, and I'm going to say it, I'm jealous that Jan gets to do this cartload as well. But equally, on the other side of it, really excited to get to watch Jan doing this cartload with yourself, Ben. But before then, what we are going to do is we're going to have a look to see what Jan's going to be doing with the craft along, and this is going to be all about our Gemini. This is our delicate Create a Card die set. So this is where you're getting 6 pieces in total. Now you do within each set get 2 dies. Now just to explain that one, you've got your main detail die, but what you've also got is you have got your outline die, so it cuts into your card or cuts out of your card. So this is the Gemini Delicate Create a Card die collection, 6-piece collection, $84.95 here in the UK, $99.75 for you guys stateside. If you are platinum, then you're going to be paying £67.96, or for stateside you're going to be paying $79.80 if you are platinum. So this is what we're going to be showcasing just in a moment or two across when we do the demo, but as I say, that is all about the craft along with Jan. So I think what we're going to do is, before we go on to the next image, I think, are we going to do the little bit of the list as to what you're going to need? So we're going to do that bit of a shopping list when it comes to the craft along. So what we are doing with these ones is, the good thing with craft along, like all our shows on Crafters TV, you can go back and watch time and time again, even with the craft along. Now, craft along, yes, it won't be live after today, however, doesn't stop you. It means that you can then craft along at your heart's content. The good thing is, if you've got the products, you can craft along. If you've not, this is when we are giving you that ability to then just maybe purchase them and treat yourself, so you can do the craft along at a later date. So let's let you know what you're going to need. If you want to do exactly what Jan is going to be doing, you are going to need your Create a Card die. So this one is a place to remember. 3 sheets of cardstock, craft card. You're going to need your 12 by 12 pattern paper of your choice, 12 by 12 paint coordinated cardstock, 12 by 12 patterned coordinated vellum. You're going to need your sentiment stamps, scrap plain cardstock brown, scrap plain cardstock cream, decorative rose corner die. Then your additional elements you're going to need is your Gemini and plates, scoreboard and score tool with the bone folder, guillotine, small flower die, coordinated ribbon, scissors, pokey tool / die brush, Tote and straight tape runner, and adhesive pearls 3D accents. And then the last page for you to then just get all your goodies together, the additional elements: small stamping platform, foam pads, tacky glue, all-purpose glue, blending tool, finesse ink pad, the pebble, ink pad to complement paper. You're going to need red liner tape, 3mm and 12mm, and you're also going to need, I think that's meant to be a green alcohol marker. Green alcohol marker for that one there. So, just in case you wonder what a green colour is, it's green. Now that's what you're going to need if you want to make exactly what Jan's going to be doing, but as many of you like to do as well, as you like to maybe just adapt them to maybe what you've got. Maybe you've not got certain things that Jan's got. It's entirely up to yourself. So that's what's going to be on the craft along, 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern time, or 7 a.m. Pacific time. We might want to then incorporate some of the products you're going to get with Cartload in with the craft along. Wait until you see this one. Now, many of you might already know this story. I'm going to just let you hang on for a little bit longer, and once we go to demo this, I will tell you the story of the butterfly, because this one went bananas last year. And you know what? I'm sorry, but I was to blame. I will tell you that story shortly. This is your Nature Garden Statement Butterfly with your Centura, or you might want to actually get your Centura pearl cardstock and tape collection. So within this one here, you're getting baby blue, and you're also getting your baby pink as well. Centura pearl with your Tote tape runner works beautifully together. $17.99 here in the UK. For you guys stateside, you're $34.95. Now everyone, even if you're brand new to us at Crafters Companion, pays that price. You're getting the saving of 20%. However, if you're platinum and in the club, you're going to be paying £14.39 here in the UK, $27.96 for you guys stateside. Not a lot of stock of this one. It is gone when it is gone. I would say as well, this is one, take the opportunity to shop ahead, which you can do on our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. You're also not far off that £20 spend. So do you know what? I am going to show you the freebie. So this is the freebie gift that that you are going to be getting. So you're going to see it here. Now within this one here, what you're able to do is you're able to then use this within your Gemini Mini or your Gemini Go, and you're able to then start up and build up, whether it is your wedding cakes, could be birthday cakes, you've got the floral, the bird, you've got that nice little selection that's going to work well as an embellishment throughout your cards and projects. So that's what's going to be coming up within cart load. But do you know what? What we're going to do is we're still going to stick with the cart load. Something that's going to work in conjunction with the butterflies. It's going to work in conjunction with the craft along. And this is alphabets. We all love and need our alphabets. These are fancy alphabets. These are, I'm going to say it, Joe, shut the front door. And the window, patio door, shed door, any other door that you've got, half price within these ones here. So you're also then going to be saving over 20% the way that it works out. Gemini Left Fold Alphabet Collection, 93 elements in total here. You're getting the full alphabet, you're getting the numbers, you're also getting all the stamps where you can do the background, including the dies. So these ones, £37 here in the UK. For you guys stateside, $49. However, if you are in Club Inspire, you're platinum, you're going to be paying £29.60 or $39.20. Wow. And it's what I like to always pick up on as well and let you know that I use them as the left fold, but what I also do is I use them as core alphabets. You can simply just snip down the folded line and you've got good sizable alphabets that you can be using within your project. So as you can see, when it comes to cart load, which is 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Pacific time, we have got incredible deals for you to get your hands on when it comes to Ben and Jan, but also we're just slowing that pace down when it comes to the craft along as well. However, and he's in a different bit of the studio that we've not seen for a wee while. That's not all that we're going to go over. I'm going to toddle across over to the other side and get set up for my first demo. And what we're going to do is we're going to go across to Ben, who's directly over from me, who he's also got some things that he wants to let you know.
Yep, I certainly do. I tell you what, it is going to be a brilliant day. Do you know what? What I love about this day is we've kind of got like the both extremes of what we do here at Crafters TV. We've kind of got your nice kind of softy craft along, nice and slow, nice and chill back, nice and educational, nice and fun. And then we've got the chaos, the mayhem, the fast and furious cartload coming up later on as well. It is going to be such a brilliant day. And also, running this week as we do every single week, we've got our Get It, Got It Good. Yeah, so you Get It, Got It Good this week, all about your Totally Tiffany Scrap Master Scrap Organizer. So this deal is brilliant because you're going to get your Scrap Master, so you can get all your bits and pieces in order, and then you're going to get 3 lots of the stamp pockets for free, 5 packs within each, so that's 15 in total for $25.99 or $34.99. So if you've got loads of bits and pieces of scrap in your craft room, if you've decided to get yourself sorted out and get yourself organised, that Get It, Got It Good is here this week or whilst stocks last. Let me just tell you, we have so many of you saying hello this morning. I'll do a few of these, and I know I'll let Craig read a few of the comments out about the waistcoats. But hello to Pamela, who's in from Central New York. Michelle is in from PA. Patty Redmond says hello everyone from Michigan. Skimmy says good evening from South Korea. Wow, good evening to you. Kimberly is in from North Carolina. Anthea is in from dreary Devon. Anthea, whereabouts are you in Devon? Myself and George, Director George, both Devonians, so let us know where you're from. Yeah, the Devon crew are in. South Devon, East North Devon. Felicia's in from Toledo. Eve B's in. Sharon says good afternoon from a soggy Somerset. And Aisha says good morning, Craig. Looking spiffy this Thursday. Hello to the CC crew as well. Caroline C says hi all from a damp Edinburgh. Thank you for the comments on the waistcoats. I'll let Craig read those out in just a few moments' time. Yeah, he's joined the waistcoat crew. I was so excited about this. Someone else loves their waistcoat. If you want to get in touch over the course of the show, Facebook and YouTube. Get in touch, say hello, ask any questions. We would love to hear from you. Now, serious face here. For those of you who didn't know, a little bit later on, we have got our cartload. Now, the cartload that we're bringing you this evening, myself and Jan, we've got mystery bags. Loads of you have already been commenting on these mystery bags, but as is always the case, when we preview these, they tend to fly out of the door before we even get to the show. So take my tip from the top here. You need to be getting these now, because from what producer Georgina is saying in my ear at this present point, we're not going to have any of these mystery bags left for the cartload. Now, she's just used the word carnage in my ear. That's what it's going to be like. We've got 3 different mystery bags. Let me just quickly explain for you. We've got a £10 or $10 mystery bag, which is worth £20 or $20. We've got a £15 or $15 mystery bag with £30 or $30 worth of goodies inside. And we've got a $20 or £20 mystery bag, which has over £40 or $40 worth of goodies inside. And they are literally flying out of the door. The other thing just to contend with as far as cartload is concerned, if you spend over £20 or $20, you will get your free gift as well. I've just had a quick look on our website. It's all live, ready to go. If you go to the Shop the Show page, it automatically, if you spend £20 or $20, pops that free gift into your basket as well. So you need to get shopping. Like, you know me, I'm laid back. I'm fun, I'm happy, I take life as it comes. I never like to panic you, but panic. You gotta be in today. You've gotta be in shopping right now. I am not joking yet. We'll have a sneaky peek at those mystery bags in just a few moments' time, if we've got any left. But let's get on over to Craig, because we've got some demos to look at, and also lots of chats about waistcoats today.
Absolutely. I've got a funny feeling there's going to be waistcoat chatter throughout the show, so we're going to go straight into the creator cards that's coming along with the craft along. But let's just do a couple of hi to many of you. So Jerry on Facebook is saying good morning from Southern Maryland. You gentlemen are looking very dashing in your waistcoats. Thank you. I think obviously if we could, then what we would do is a side by side. We did post a picture earlier on where we got as close as we could be allowed to, so you can always have a look at that after the show as well. Liz Rees Pedler on Facebook saying, you're both looking very, very smart. Thank you very much. I think we are as well today, aren't we?
Not doing too bad.
Yeah, not doing too bad. We've also got Pamela on YouTube, and she's saying, you two look dapper this morning. D Maddox on YouTube is saying, you two look cute as can be. Oh,
thank
cute
you.
As can be. Cute as can be. Then we've got Janet on YouTube saying, Craig looks great in his waistcoat. I've never actually worn one before, Ben.
Can I just address something as well? Because Caroline says, loving the waistcoats, but I really want to say to Ben, do up the bottom button now. When you wear a waistcoat, the correct way to wear a waistcoat is always to leave the bottom button unbuttoned.
Is it?
Yeah, it is the correct way to wear a waistcoat. That is why I always leave the bottom button unbuttoned.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the correct way to do it. You get up online.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Let's do that and we'll dive
Oh, you got yours done up?
Mine's is done up.
Oh, no, undo it.
There we go. That's us undone. So we're undone now. We're ready to go. We're having a look to see what's coming along with the craft along. So this is all about the Gemini Delicate Creator Card die collections. So you're getting your 6 sets. Within each set, you're getting the main die as well as the outline die. $84.95 here in the UK. For you guys stateside, $99.75. Of course, if you are in Club Inspire, £67.96 or $79.80 for you guys stateside as well. As I always like to point out as well, of course, whether it's crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu, it is open to all of you across Europe as well. So head across to your representative website and you'll be able to shop the show. Get ahead at cartload as well. Now let's go in and have a look at these ones here. Now these are all available within this main bundle at that phenomenal price. Now keep in mind as well, they are relatively new. Hence why they're part of the craft along, and that's what we do with the craft along. So let's go through them. So this is where we've got a selection of different images here. Now Ben, these are huge, sizable ones.
These are awesome.
Phenomenal. Look at the detail. Now straight away, you are not going to be surprised when I say this one is called Belle of the Ball. Absolutely Belle of the Ball.
You can't get more detailed than that, can you not? Seriously.
You can. I think potentially this is some of the most incredible detail that we have done to date when it comes to our creator card dies and dies in total. Now we've got our butterfly on this one here. Now the wings actually pop up as well. So what we'll do is I'll show you a few finished samples to show you how they look. But there is your butterfly, graceful butterfly within that one there. Then we've got a place
love
to
that.
remember. How gorgeous
The heart
is that,
in the
Ben?
tree.
Heart in the tree. The way that the product development team and Leanne's team have just come up with these ones with the design, the flow, the elegance. Having that little heart within the middle of that tree sets it off beautifully. Once again, this could be wedding, this could be Valentine's, this could be birthday, celebration, anniversary. Don't know if I said that already, but it could be. So you've got that one as well. Then what we've got is the fairy garden. Now you can be doing lots of different colour techniques. You can be doing selective paper piecing. I love my paper piecing. Now I know, Ben, you're thinking, Craig, there's far too much detail there to paper piece.
You'll be there till Christmas.
You would be. And you know, potentially I wouldn't even do all that tiny detail. But your larger areas, you could then do your paper piecing, your bright cardstock, your pastels, really make it stand out. That one being the fairy garden. Then what we've got is the champagne celebrations.
Oh yeah.
Lots of that's going to be coming up over the next weeks and months, I have no doubt. Now this one, once again, I'm not going to repeat myself, but think of all the celebrations that this
Birthdays,
would cover.
anniversaries, weddings.
Spot on, spot on.
Did you say that?
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then the statement rose. That's exactly what it does, statement rose. Why? I know Ben's asking, is it called a create a card? And that is simply because by running the main decorative die through your die cutting machine, through your Gemini, it's then going to create your card on the card blank. That's all you need to do. But you can take it one step further. And how you're going to be doing that is by creating incredible products and projects like these ones. Now your main image, that cuts into your card and stays into your card. So if you're wanting to do a sizable home decor element, if you're lucky enough to have the Gemini Pro, you could be cutting these, even sections, into huge big layers, and it's going to stay in place. However, you have that outside die. That outside die is then going to release it from your cardstock, and then you can then use it and place it wherever you like. Then we have got the elements of doing it onto black cardstock, doing your silhouette aspects, doing that backdrop with the colour that we can see here. So whether it's small, whether it's large, whether you're going to be framing it. Now in this one here, what we've got is we've got the fairy, but then we have also got that aperture circle that's been cut and used in the middle. So really good for when it does your home decor, Ben. Yeah. So smart, all of these, aren't they?
Absolutely. It's a lovely, lovely collection. Loads of you chatting about how much you love it as well. Love that these are all snippable, says Aisha. You can snip out the couple and use it as a family tree. Something that we were chatting about actually last time we had these with Debbie. Love the dice, says Helen Moore on YouTube. I've never done a create a card before. And Alice on Facebook is saying, I use the bell of the ball many times on Pearl Centura paper. Absolutely gorgeous. And also, thank you to Sue on YouTube, just joining in with the waistcoat chat. I was right with what I was saying. Sue says, the fashion for leaving the bottom button open was started by King Edward VII, who was a well-built gentleman and found it more comfortable. Not quite sure what you're meaning by that.
I don't know either.
I mean, I find it more comfortable. I just wear it like that because that's how you're supposed to. Well, if King Edward is good enough for King Edward, it's good enough for me.
If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me.
There you go. See?
There we go. Rightio. Well, I've got a funny feeling, yeah, that waistcoat chat is going to carry on within the comments. While that's doing, Ben's going to keep an eye on them. Let's have a look. Let's see how these work when it comes to your Gemini. Now, what I've already done beforehand is I've already taken some watercolour card. Now at this point, what you can then do is you can then come along with sparkle inks, maybe your water reactive inks, make it as powerful or as subtle as you want. Could be pattern paper, it's entirely up to you, or do you know what, it could simply be plain colour cardstock. Again, it's entirely up to yourself. So what we're going to do with this one is we're not going to use it within a create a card concept. What we're going to do is we're going to use it within black card and creating that silhouette factor. I think, Ben, I don't know about you, but when it comes to these just shout out being used as a silhouette effect.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much love for these coming in, by the way. If you haven't got them yet, you seriously need to be jumping in and grabbing them. Lots of love as well, by the way, coming in for the waistcoats. I tell you what, you've certainly started something here.
Oh, have I?
Well, I think you're going to have to keep on wearing that, for tomorrow, certainly. And maybe get yourself a matching flowery shirt to go with it as well, because apparently...
Let's do that.
Huh?
Yeah, we can do that.
Are you up for that?
Well, yeah, I'll need to obviously invest in a few more because I can't just keep wearing the one, can I? Over and over again.
Well, I got away with it for a while. I've only got about 3 or 4.
I did think that's the same one that you wear all the time.
All right.
Yeah, it's that whiff that came with it.
What?
That whiff. You know, that little... Although, I can't talk. Have you seen my foil press shirt the other day? Yeah. Let's just not go there.
It's the kind of material you can't wash that, though, isn't it, I guess?
Exactly,
really?
yeah. And it's been in our old studio for a wee while. Can I just say, I did give it a bit of a wipe down. You know, I did wipe it down, but it didn't help.
I got given a gold foil press shirt, if you may remember, quite a few months back, and I've conveniently lost it.
Lost it.
Don't know where it could be.
I was just having a look to see who our social media guru is today. It's Rachel. So it was the other day, it was Sarah Jane that had ordered, well, last year, Sarah Jane had ordered me the purple shirt. I think it's Sarah that's ordered you or Joe another shirt.
Oh, well, Sarah ordered me the gold one, which
Right.
I lost. And Joe's getting one as well now, right?
Joe's getting one.
Oh, right, okay. So
Yes.
does that mean I'm now forced to find the one which I lost that I didn't want to wear because you didn't want to wear the one that you wore, but now you're wearing that and now Joe's getting one, so I've got to re-find the one which I lost on purpose?
You've lost me about 20 seconds ago.
Well, I thought you weren't wearing your foil press shirt, so I lost mine, and then you wore yours the other day, and I read that Joe's going to get one, so I'm asking the question, does that now mean that I have to find the shirt which I lost?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Do you know why I ended up wearing it?
No.
Because you guys at home caused such a hullabaloo on Facebook and Instagram saying, Craig, why aren't you wearing it? You've got to wear it. You've got to find it. Because I supposedly thought I'd lost it.
Yeah.
Which I didn't. I knew where it was all along. But yeah, the demand that you asked to have it be worn, that's why I done it.
They're just not comfortable to wear. That's the point with these. I mean,
not.
It's like wrapping yourself in kitchen foil. That's what it's like. So it gets a bit hot. But if that's what you guys want, then I can find it again.
We bow to your requests. We all do.
The things we do for you guys, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, dear.
So what I'm doing at this point, Ben, is I'm going in now. I know it's typical, isn't it? But it's black on black. So let's just remove this to make it a bit easier for you to see. I'm going to carry on just popping these tiny little bits out. And then what I'm going to do is let's just show you. I'm going to put white underneath so you can see. Now I did quickly just change over to my large Gemini simply because this piece of cardstock that I've got, it is, for anyone that wants to know, it's measured at 6.5 inches by 7 inches. And what I've also done is I've scored at 1/2 inch at each side.
Yeah.
So as you'll have seen a moment ago, it's to go through the junior, it's just a little bit too wide. However, I've still used my junior plates, but put it through my large Gemini because obviously the plate fit that way. So what we've then done is let's take these last little bits out here. And then what I've done is I've used my die tool. I'm going in with my pokey tool. Remember, everything that we use, we may not reference, head across to our website where you can pop them into your basket.
Hey, I've got a great deal in a minute with tools.
Oh, have you?
Oh, yeah.
I say have you. I was watching you at the start.
Were you?
Oh, well.
Were you, though?
I was maybe looking at the comments.
Well, I know what I'm doing, George. Yes, your producer probably prepped you all for the day.
I hope Georgina knows what she's doing. Actually, we've not done our afternoons yet, have we?
Oh, we haven't. Well, it's not my job, it's your job.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Rightio. So, again, as we said yesterday, today we've got Georgina and George in the gallery, George squared. So let's go for Sir George. Afternoon, George.
Afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, Georgina.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Can I just say as well, we have a tiny little bit of an audience today from our store managers who weren't expecting that. Maybe got a little bit of a fright that are next to the speakers there.
Hey, maybe what you should do is say hello to our audience and see if they say hello back.
Let's do that. Okay, dog. Good afternoon to our store managers. Look at that. See, this is good, isn't it? This is good. Love this. Hope we do this more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely up for a studio audience. That would be great for every show. And so basically, what could happen at the end of every demo that you do, maybe you get like a round of applause or like a little Mexican wave going on or something like that. Maybe
that would be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Wait till we finish this demo, and then we'll see if our store managers think that it warrants a round of applause. I won't kind of, you know, tell them to do it, but if they decide that it's good enough, you might get a round of applause at the end.
Okay, doc.
No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure. You always seem to put pressure on me,
Make
Ben.
it good, Craig. It's really awkward if they didn't clap now.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Really bad.
All right, okay, thanks. Rub it in. Keep going. Now, what I've done here, so we can see we've got all the little bits that are now popped out nicely. Now, I use this main detail die on its own, which means it stays within the card. You do get your outside die, so if you use that in conjunction, what happens is it's going to create a separate element. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm still going to use this one, but I also want to create a bit of a frame to go around my picture.
Yeah.
So I've got some cardstock. This is from our sunflower tones, and 5 1/4 by 7 inches. Now I'm going to put this die into place, and what I'm wanting to do is it's actually the outline frame I want to keep a hold of. So I'm going to pop my tape into the middle, simply because our low tack tape, it is low tack, but sometimes with the pressure of the Gemini, it can just snag a little bit of your cardstock. So if that's the case, then it just means because I popped my tape in the middle, if it was to snag, it's not going to affect the frame on the outside. So let's bring this one into place here. So this is actually the frame that I want. So let's start to assemble this one to the side here. Gosh, still loads of comments coming in about the waistcoats.
Well, it's gone on to chat about the foil press shirts as well. So Caroline says, I love a waistcoat on a man. It's very smart. Also hides a multitude of sins as well. It means you only have to wind the sleeves. Which is amazing.
What are you trying to say, like?
Nothing. And then the chat read the foil press shirts. Kate says, yes, Ben, you must find yours. And Pam says, yes, Ben, you need it for the Purple Boys boy band, the crafty boy band that we're going to put together. Our audience laughing at that. No, we're going to put a band together, crafty boy band.
We've got bar stools and everything ready to go.
Yeah, so we can step up on the key change. It's going to be
Epic.
Well, it's going to be something. I don't know if epic was the word I was looking for, but it's going to be something.
You're writing the song, though, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, I am.
It will be epic then.
Yeah. And it's me, you. Well, we haven't asked Joe if he's in for that yet, have we?
Or Joe will be up for it.
Yeah?
Or Joe will be up for it.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
How's the singing?
I don't actually know. I don't know if he's a good singer.
No,
or
you're
not.
singing.
Oh, my singing?
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't have me singing.
So we might need to get some auto-tune for you guys then, yeah?
Well, you'll need more than that. That's for sure.
Maybe you can do the thing that a lot of boy bands do.
Mine?
Yes.
What I can do sometimes, you know, if something like, not that I listen to a lot, but does have an epic voice, you know, like Frank Sinatra or that. You know, like
Frank Sinatra's amazing.
At Christmas time,
Yeah.
I'm listening to him. I can go low, but you know, don't ask me to do something like high pitch or Sia or something like that.
Well, we're not going to be singing Sia, are we? If we did a boy band kind of thing. I was thinking more along the lines of like the Backstreet Boys. But you know, if we're doing like 3-part harmonies and stuff, you can be the bass man, you know?
Or what we could do is, if we could get another 2, then we could be the new version of 5.
Well, Johnny's already in.
Right.
Producer Johnny said he's in. Director George, you up for joining our boy band? He's well up for it, he says.
There
So
we
that's
go.
the 5 then, isn't it?
That's the 5.
We'll be the 3 front men, and Johnny and George can be in the background. Georgina, you can't be in it because it's the boy band. You can be the roadie. Mm-hmm. You want to be the manager? Okay.
Or what we could be is if there was like another 2 that wanted to be involved, we could be the new S Club 7 and we could be the Craft Club 7.
Oh yeah, okay. Then we could get Georgina and Charlotte in. Yep.
You're welcome. Wasn't me that said that, but you're welcome. Georgina. Did you? Yeah, you heard that, Ben, didn't you? Georgina thought that was me that was asking Georgina to take part, so she thanked me. It wasn't, no, it was Ben.
You're welcome.
But I did want you to be part of it, Georgina.
Anyway, how's your demo coming along?
So what I've done is around those score lines that I've done at 1/2 inch at each side, I've used my red liner tape and I folded that one over, my inked background that we've done onto the back, or I pre-done, and then I've gone around with this frame and I've used my tacky glue. You can use your Tote tape runner for this one. So if you go in, if you actually get a hold of the cartload, which we're actually going to be showing shortly with the butterfly, where you get the Tote tape runner, that's going to work well. But let's finish this one off. Now, if you remember our Christmas dies, I can't remember the exact name. I was always calling them the tunnel dies. You know where, no, I can't remember them, but you got banners within them. So I've used the banner where, I know you're looking at me confused as much as I am.
Store managers?
Yeah, no, I was about to ask as well.
The wreath ones?
That's it. Thank you. Yeah, wreath ones. Forget, you can't actually hear them, can you? The wreath ones. That's where I got it from. And then what I've done is die cut that one out. We're going to go in with I always pick up the one that's clogged. I need to fix that. Let's go in. We're going to go in. Oh, so we do, Georgina. If you didn't know, just to let you know as well, new George, presenter George, he's joining us. He's even got a social media page now.
Oh, he has.
So I would what's his surname again?
Akid.
Akid. So I would presume if it's like all of us, it's going to be George Akid CC on Insta and Facebook.
It is.
So if you go on there, give him a search, he'll pop up. He might want to be part of it.
Well, if he joins, then we'll have to we can't have 8, can we, in the band? So we'll have to kick out. We'll kick out Georgina, producer Georgina, and she can be the manager. She's actually said she's quite happy to do that. So
we could then turn into something squad. What was it? Something.
Blazing Squad.
Blazing Squad. Was there not like 60 of them or something?
Yeah, at least.
Something like that. Anyway, in the middle of talking about all of that, what we've done here is we have used our fairy die. So this is one that is part of the Gemini Delicate Create a Card dies. So you're getting 6 pieces in total. In actual fact, you're getting 12 because each of them you get the outline die. $84.95 here in the UK. You guys stateside are $99.75. Of course, if you are in Club Inspire and you are platinum, that means you're going to then be paying £67.96 or $79.80. for platinum. So go across crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu. If you're going to be popping in any of these into your basket from the craft along, make sure that you do go along and have a look at the cartload. Get them in as well. So craft along is 3 p.m. here in the UK. It's 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. Pacific time, and that is with Jan and the main man himself, which we're actually about to head across to right now, and that's Ben.
Wonder if that demo was good enough for a round of applause. Take a bow.
Hot now.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
Take a bow.
They probably might do it again.
Is that good enough bow?
Oh no, they're not going to. It was good enough. It was good enough. They're not giving you a second round
just
of
been told
applause.
there. Once is enough.
Thank you for all the questions coming in. Gloria says, "Who is the new mystery man on CC? He looks so handsome." Is it because he's wearing a waistcoat? That guy, the Hottie Scotty. And Pam saying, Ben, you need a backing group. I can volunteer for that with Georgina. Pam, if you want to be in the band, if you send your audition tapes in, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll see. We'll have a little look. Our studio audience is off. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Beth, your mum's just messaged in saying waistcoat squad. Just giving a thumbs up.
And lots of love for your last demo as well from our studio audience, and also Susie T. Let us come back to some of the goodies that we've got coming up for you a little bit later on. We have got a brilliant deal coming up for you as far as Cartload is concerned. This tote bag, storage bag, Amazing. The deal on this is fantastic, right? Because you're paying for the bag. The bag is uber handy, okay, because you've got so many pockets on the outside to pop in all of your bits and pieces. You've got a really nice comfortable handle which has got that hook and mesh system to make it nice and sturdy and comfortable for you to carry. But it also fits inside very, very easily your Gemini Go. I mean, if I just show you here, if I tip that up, the Go is in there with room to spare, and there's internal pockets within that as well. So seriously, if you have got loads of stuff that you need to cart around, now the world's open again. If you're thinking about crafting with friends, you know, when craft events get open again, you're going to need one of these. So much room. And let me just tell you, these tote bags are super, super sturdy. On the bottom, you've got the little detailing here, so the bottom of the bag isn't going to get sort of bashed around when you're popping it down. And actually, these are so sturdy that you can pop so many tools into them. But if you're saying to me, well, hang on a minute, I could do with some tools to go with it, that's where this deal is brilliant, because you pay $19.99 or $24.95. That's the cost of the bag. You then get all of the tools for free as well. So 2 pokey tools included, always super handy. Are you forever losing your pokey tools? Well, you're going to get 2 within this deal. You've then also got your acrylic ruler with the metal edge, that's included. You've got your edge crimper, so for all of your distressing, for your cards, your papers, that kind of thing, super handy. And as you've seen Craig just using a few moments ago, you've got your die brush and foam pad included too. So some real kind of essential tools included. You're not paying for any of those, and they're also included with that bag. So $19.99 or $24.95 is the deal, but you get all of those tools for free. I think that is a brilliant bundle and a great starter kit, particularly if you're just starting off with your craft and you're needing some of those sort of core essential tools. It is absolutely fantastic. And the other brilliant thing is, with this being in the Cartload show, you are very close as a UK viewer to getting that free gift, because if you spend £20 or $20, you're also going to get your magic garden party die set. That is magic. Just plucked it out of nowhere. This is free with every order over £20 or over $20, and it automatically gets added into your cart, into your basket if you spend. And the great thing is, if you decide you're going to spend and you spend over £20 or $20, that gets put in your basket. And then if you come back later on and you spend £20 or $20 again, you get that put in there again. So it's a great way to get some free gifts. That is worth $7.99 on its own. So get shopping ahead. Shop the show on Cartload. And let me also just mention the mystery bags. Can I look through these yet or not? No. Oh, come on. We've got £10, £15 and £30 bags. $10, $15, $20. Basically, if you buy a £10 or $10 bag, you're going to get £20 or $20 worth of goodies inside it. £15 or $15 bag is worth $30 or $30. £20 or $20 bag is worth $40 or $40. So essentially, you're getting double the value within those mystery bags. Those mystery bags will go. And here's the other thing to remember. If you're a platinum member, that £10 or $10 becomes £8 or $8. The 15 becomes 12. The 20 becomes 16, which is phenomenal. It's going to be super busy for the Cartload later on. I would encourage you to jump in now and grab those mystery bags, because come later on, when there's more people up and about, more people watching, those bags will fly. So get in now, grab yours, and let me know on the socials as well if you want me to have, because producer Georgina's going, no, the mystery bags, can't have a look inside them. Let me know on the socials if you just want to have a little sneaky peek, a little look. Maybe I can just pluck out one item from each bag so you can get a bit of an idea. Let me know on socials, Facebook and YouTube, would you like a sneaky peek? Just one item, just one little item from each bag, just to give you a bit of an idea, that's all. Facebook, YouTube, let me know. Let us get over to Craig. It looks like he's busy. He's either texting somebody or he's reading your socials.
I would never, ever, ever, ever text while live. Never. It is absolutely, reading the comments, that is for sure. So lots and lots of love for coming in. A lot of you were saying hi to the store manager, thinking that was super cool. We managed to get a few of them in as well. A lot of love for the last demo as well. A lot of you are just saying as well that, oh, that's stunning card. So that was going with the Susie T on YouTube. She was one of them. A lot of name suggestions for our band as well.
Oh, yeah.
The Crafty Band.
Like
Liz Rees Pedler, who, just to point out that I said a minute ago, her daughter Beth is one of our store managers as well. Many of you know Liz Rees Pedler's name popping up on social media because she just loves all things Crafter's Companion like you do at home. She says the Waistcoat Squad.
Like that.
Good one, good one. Stephen on Facebook is saying, my cut-in numbers collection has just arrived. Yay! And it keeps going, but there's a lot. Fun, fun, fun. Last one for now. Aisha on Facebook saying, an audience this morning, you really are stepping up your game on Wake Up Call, Craig. Love it. There we go. Fingers crossed. You know, it'd be good if we can do more of that in the future when it allows, but it was a nice little thing. And let the store managers see as well what we do live and in person. So what we can then do now is we can jump across to Cartload. So Cartload, this is where you are going to be getting everything, as Ben was just saying a moment ago. This is 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, also with Jan and Ben. We are also got, this is our Nature Garden Statement Butterfly collection. When I say collection, we're going to show you this die in a minute. This full abundance of a collection has got your Centura Pearl, baby pink and baby blue, and also your Tote tape runner. Now your Tote tape runner is going to be perfect for your butterfly because it's intricate detail. It would also be good if you were to go for the credit card dies we showed you a moment ago. $17.99 here in the UK. For you guys stateside, $34.95. If you are, of course, Club Inspire and you are in Platinum, then you're going to be paying $14.39, or for you guys stateside, $27.96. So a nice little set as well. So what we're going to do is it works out that you guys at home, you're going to be paying for the die and you get the rest for free. I know, you know, even an essential like a tape runner that you're always going to need, you're always going to buy, you're getting that one free. Well, cardstock as well. So let's go in and look at the board. It is humongous. Now, Ben, do you know why it's called a statement butterfly?
Is it because it's a butterfly and it makes a big statement?
Ding, ding, ding. We
Yes!
have a winner. That's exactly what it's about. Now, these all are enabling each other to layer up on top of each other, but you may want to use them individually if you want. You might want to use them as a stencil. You might want to create this one as an aperture within the cards, so you've got so many different ways in which you can use them. So with this one here, that is the main butterfly. Now, I'm not going to show you the cardstock and also the tape runner because I'm sure that you know very well what it looks like by now. It is our baby pink and it is our baby blue with the dotty. What I'm then going to do is let's just show you a couple of finished samples. We'll get demoing, and then what we will do, oh, here's one here. What we will do, or I will do, is I'll tell you the story as to this statement butterfly. Now within this one here, what I like to do, Ben, is I like to just pop my adhesive within the middle or the body, because then I like to keep the wings free flowing.
Yeah.
However, if you've noticed, there's actually only 2 layers there. You're getting 3. I'm going to use the 3 in a moment. We've also got this one here. So on this one here, again, it is that statement. So you don't need to do anything much other than popping the butterfly within the center of your card. What about a little piece of home decor?
That is gorgeous.
So if you want to cut that out, pop it into a frame. And I do like to say this a lot, and it's about selling. And I know not many of you do it to sell, but you have that option too. So if you simply want to take some bits of cardstock, run them through, pop them in an inexpensive frame and sell it, go for it. It's entirely up to yourself. For your own profit or for charity, then you know, this is a really, certainly within this collection, such an inexpensive way to make a lot of money back if that is what you choose to do that for. So let's go in and let's show you exactly how these work, and then what we can do is we can then, of course, start to pop it into a card. So let's go over the first hurdle first of all, will we?
Well, better go over the first hurdle first than the second hurdle first.
That's true.
And the first hurdle is...
getting out of the packaging.
Yes. Just whilst you're struggling with that, there's loads of love coming in for the die. Aisha saying the most beautiful die ever. You don't have it, make sure you get the collection. And recently, says Victoria, used the butterfly die for my mum's Mother's Day card, and it is stunning. I'd buy it over and over and over again. Michelle is saying, I use this butterfly die many times. Very versatile. Love the butterfly. The butterfly, says Pamela. I use it a lot. So safe to say, for those of you who already have it, it's, well, loved a lot.
It is. It really is loved. And I'm still using my junior now. If you were to use your large Gemini, you'll be able to do all layers at once because of the size of them. But what I'm doing is I'm still sticking with my junior, and what I'm going to do is do 2 layers at once. And what I'm doing is I'm using the cardstock within the collection. So I'm mixing and matching the baby blue and the baby pink. And within this butterfly, you've got that full backdrop. So this is what's going to then create that aperture effect.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that within the blue. Now within this next layer here, think of these as like our layering stamps, Ben. So within this one here, there is a little bit less detail. And this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it into white. So what I can then do is, once again, I'm going to trim it to size so that it's going to go through and fit perfectly.
Have you told the story yet?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I thought I would explain the butterfly, what I'm doing.
Fine.
And as I pop this through, what I'll do is I will explain that story.
I mean, I know it, but obviously there's people watching who... Georgie, do you know the story?
Whoa,
not
so aware of.
Oh.
Right, so as I run this one through, let's tell you the story. Last year, like many people know, obviously I done shielding the first time round.
Yeah.
And then obviously I personally chose not to do any future ones. When I was shielding, I was doing Facebook Lives, I was doing stuff on social media and I used this butterfly. And it was one that I hadn't been seen for that long. And you guys went bananas for it. Could you get a hold of it? We didn't have it in stock. We couldn't get it in stock. Much as the team were trying. It took ages to get in. Guys, we're fighting on, all these auction sites and everything like that. That's how desperate you were to get your hands on it. Then we did manage to get our hands on a small quantity. And then lo and behold, because of COVID and everything going on in the world, there was a little issue. So we didn't end up getting as much as we thought. So again, you guys went nuts and bananas. And then a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, we managed to get a substantial quantity of these back in.
Yeah.
And once again, the delight that you guys were posting on Facebook, on your Insta stories, your pages, you were even doing it on Twitter, those that have Twitter.
Amazing.
Beyond excited to be able to get this statement butterfly. You were buying it for yourselves. Some of you were buying duplicates just in case something happened to your original one over time. Some of you were buying it for gifts for your family and that you knew would want it as well. I have never seen such a frenzy over a die like ever. And that, so I take full responsibility.
It's all your fault.
But we've still got some left. I don't know how much we've now got left, but we still have a little bit more. We were able to bring it into this little bundle.
Aisha just saying, yes, it is Craig's fault that we went crazy. Us fans searched internationally for it. Brenda saying, I just ordered the butterfly. I missed out when it was on before. Michelle Parsons saying, I've added embossing powder to the wings. It makes them stand out. Whatever way, if you've already got this, let us know how much you love it. If you haven't, if you were one of those people that missed out because of that guy, then make sure you jump in now, because at this sort of price as well, it is going to fly out of the door once again. It's kind of it really is a statement piece, isn't it? But if you love your butterflies within your craft, I think this is almost like the king or the queen of the butterflies, if you like. So make sure you jump in and grab it, because as I say, it's only going to get busier as we head through the day, particularly as we head towards Cartlow tonight, 7 o'clock UK time.
I think what it is as well with this one is, of course, yes, as we say, the name is in the title. It makes that statement, whether it's the cards or, of course, whether it is maybe your home decor. But then what you can then do, Ben, is I'm going to pop these bits out, and just for a moment or two, I'm going to digress, still using the butterfly, But within each of these layers, what you're then left with is kind of like an aperture, a frame. So if that is, of course, on a bigger piece of cardstock, imagine that as a little shaker.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the outline of the butterfly, you've got that shaker. But then bring in your water reactive inks and then start to use it as a stencil on the back of your projects. Even it could be also the focal point. You maybe want to ink and layer one layer up. There really is so many things that you can do with it. And we say certain things, many of our collections are good for beginners and also experienced crafters. But if you are a beginner and you love the idea of this, it's very simple to create such a spectacular card by die cutting it. Or if you do have your inks, why not come along and start to incorporate all your inks on the top. And that's what I'm going to do here. Now, of course, this is what I mean by, I would, if I'm doing this, I would make sure I've cut into a larger piece of cardstock, because I am going to go over the edges. Doesn't matter, it's to show the point. And I would use my low tack tape. And what I'm doing, not my low tack tape, my permanent tape. Get the right word out, Craig. Permanent, oh gosh, I've done it again.
Are you all right there?
Temporary adhesive spray. I would use that to create the backing for the stencil.
Not the permanent one.
Not the permanent one, not the tape. You could use tape, but of course you want all the layers, all the areas to stick down. And if I'm using that spray, I would blend over the top. The only reason I'm dabbing is obviously if I was to blend right now, because I've got no adhesive holding that down, I would just pull it away.
Yeah.
But what I can then do is if I finish this bit here, can go in. Now, if you've got your shimmer sprays from Hunky Dory, you might even have some of the Creative Expression pastes that we've got on our website. Now look at that, even using that as a back for using your inks. But then maybe you want to come along and just use the one layer, getting that subtle background.
Amazing.
Stick it down completely or only using the body. So this one's got a little bit less detail. But if we come into this top layer, this has got even less detail. Look at that.
Yeah.
How gorgeous does that look?
You've got so many options with these, haven't you?
So many options. And it is very simple by only using ink.
Yeah.
You know, but then if you want to go in with maybe your paste or your spritzes and that, you can absolutely do that. And then what I'm going to do, by using the body, I'm going to layer this one up in.
Like I said, you know, about a few of the launches that we've had recently, this is one of those things that you don't need to be expert level crafter at to use, but straight out of the packaging, it makes you look like an expert crafter. It looks like you've been doing it for years. And with the hints and tips that you know, Craig's bringing you here, again, it just makes life so easy for you to create a stunning project straight off the bat. And there's so much chatter about this. Diane just saying, I like so many CCTV products. This is even more wonderful in person. And Jane Byford saying, absolutely love this statement butterfly. It's my go-to so often and makes such a beautiful card. It's going to be one of those, isn't it, Craig? It's going to be one of those ones which you'll sort of have there that you'll keep coming back to time and time again.
Yeah, well, in my little storage box at home, that, you know, when you see me do my Facebook Lives, you know what ones I mean, you know, from that Swedish store.
Oh, yeah.
That one. Then I have all mine set in sections. Now, when it comes from my nature garden set, when it comes from the original collection it came from, our beautiful butterflies, I actually don't have this in with the set. I have it sitting at the side of my craft desk because I use it quite a lot. And sometimes it is all 3 layers. Sometimes it's maybe just the 1 layer. Sometimes it could be 2. Depends on my mood. But then what can happen, so if I tip it up through, you can see from up above.
That is brilliant.
See how we've got that layer.
Layers.
And then, as I say, you can do it flat if you want, but don't ever be afraid to use pink and blue together. Yeah. Because it does work. It's very similar to don't ever be afraid to use ivory and white together. A lot of people think you can't use it. It doesn't work. Trust me, it does. So there we go. So bringing this one in, and then I'm bringing in a little card black, 5x7. I've done the baby blue, and then I've gone in for a little piece of white cardstock. Now, even if you were to pop that on into the middle, no decoration on the white cardstock, no embossing, nothing like that, keeping it very simple, it looks spectacular.
It really
Either
does.
way, it's going to pull your eye in. But what we could do as well is we could come in with a little bit of ribbon along the bottom. And what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm not going to do any background paper, embossing, nothing like that. I'm going to use my plain cardstock. This just happens to be white smooth stamping card. And I'm going to keep it very natural with having the eye focusing on that main element.
What about Brenda's idea on YouTube, who says, I'm going to triple emboss 2, stick them back to back on garden canes and put them in the garden when friends come round?
That would look
That would
phenomenal,
look
wouldn't
amazing, wouldn't it?
It would do, yeah. So anything like that, maybe you've got things like your Mod Podges or that, you know, if you want to then pop them into the garden or that. Home decor, as I say, but being good for outside. You can absolutely do that. There's many materials out there on the market.
Yeah.
It could just be a basic spray that you've got, you know, if you want to make it a bit water resistant. But yeah, if you want to make it waterproof for out in the garden, go for it.
Well, the thing
It'd look
is,
good.
you know, just for like, you know, popping them on canes amongst your shrubbery, amongst your kind of flowers and your pots and stuff, it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean,
No.
even if you do, like, you know, try and sort of make them weather resistant, even if they last a week. I mean, they're inexpensive to make, aren't they? So
Exactly.
you just make another load if they get ruined by the rain or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Love that idea, Brenda.
Yeah, very simple. As you say, you're going to die cut them out time and time again. So let's wrap this one around. So I had stuck it down before. I wrapped this one around, but let's go back and add this in now. So we've popped our ribbon on the bottom and then bringing in our butterfly. Now, once again, I could either use the full background of the butterfly to stick down, but I'm still only going to do the body, because then what that means is then I have the option to lift all 3 layers if I wanted to. So pressing that up so we can pull that one up, pull that one up, and then we can even come along and pull the 3rd layer up.
That is phenomenal.
So we've got our little butterfly. Then what I'm going to do is I've got a little sentiment here. This was part of the original collection earlier on, but so many of you will have little circle sentiments from your Sarah Signature Nature Garden, or maybe you're one that's bought these hunky-dory sentiment toppers in the past.
Oh, yeah.
With the little circle ones. It could be them. And then what I'm going to do is let's pop that. Because I'm going on to fabric, what I'm going to do is still add a little bit of tacky glue. And I'm going to pop it here. Now, with Wake Up Call, I could have chosen to go all out and just make a real big wow centerpiece card or project, but I thought, no, let's keep it simple. Let's show you how simplicity works beautifully when it comes to this butterfly.
I mean, if that's simple, I mean, come on, that's amazing. Look, like you say that, you just don't need a lot more, do you?
You don't.
Than what you've done right there.
You really, really don't. And yes, of course, now, you know, usually we say you can use your dies with the bit boxes. You will still have sizable bit boxes, bits of card within your bit boxes, so you can use them up as well. So within that one there, keeping in mind it's not just the butterfly you're getting. It works out you pay for the butterfly. You're going to be getting your Centura Pearl, Baby Blue, Baby Blue, Baby
Boo.
Pink, Baby Boo, Boo Boo.
You made a
Or,
boo-boo.
Boo-boo, where's that? Oh, if you hurt yourself, little ones, they say they've got a boo-boo, that's where it's from. And a dotty tape runner as well. So what you would just, in case you wonder, so where I use the tacky glue, you could use your dotty tape runner or use the dotty tape runner on the full back to adhere that together. But that's $17.99 here in the UK, it's $34.95 for you guys stateside, or of course, if you are in platinum, that's going to be $14.39 or $27.96. So that one is then coming up within Cartload later on tonight.
So, the messages are coming in, right, about the mystery bags. Aisha says, please, Ben, stop with the teasing. EB says, open the bags, I need a peek, Ben. Diane K says, I want to see what's in the bags. Open the bags, please, says Victoria. Ben, silly question, says Michelle. Of course we want a peek. Meave says, open, open, open. And Andrea says, sneaky peek, sneaky peek, sneaky peek. So I think that means you want to have a look. I tell you what, let's kind of compromise here, and I'll give you a little sneaky peek. I won't show you everything that's in here because I know some people like the mystery bags to be a mystery. So Let's do the £10 bag first of all. Don't forget on Cartload too that if you do spend £20 or $20, you will get a free gift as well, which I'll show you in just a second. But this is the £10 mystery bag. £10 or $10, you'll get double the value. It's actually over double the value with inside this bag. And these are fantastic. We know how much you love the mystery bags, you know, to kind of treat yourself. The fact that you know you're getting an amazing deal because here you're getting more than double the value inside the bag. And also, these are absolutely perfect if you just wanted to pick up a few bits and pieces for presents, for gift ideas. If you've got one of those present drawers at home, these are the kind of things that are absolutely perfect for that. Just to say here, you can buy one of the £10, one of the £15 and one of the £20 without getting duplicates. If you buy more than one of each of the bags, you will get duplicates. But inside the £10 or $10 bag, producer Georgina is watching because she says I can only pull out one item. You are definitely going to get from the Rose Garden collection this gorgeous grande lace embossing folder. That is in there, and that is all I am allowed to show you from this particular bag. Otherwise, I'm going to get in trouble. That is actually worth on its own $5.99 or $7.95. So that is more than half the value of the bag already in one component. And also just looking inside here, we've got another one. I mean, we've got stamps in here. Oh, you are kidding me! We've got a stamp set in there that I can't believe that we've got in there. Something that has been featured very recently. But I'm saying no more than that. It's an amazing bag. It's £10 or $10. Grab it, do not miss out. These will go. These do sell out. We're going to get to Cartload tonight, and I know we're going to be down to the business end of these already if we have any left. Don't wait till then, honestly, because I've seen it happen before. We had a show recently. Was it a couple of weeks back, where we were supposed to have mystery bags, and they'd all gone before we even got to the show. So, don't miss out. The £15 or $15 mystery bag, again, you're getting over double the value inside this bag. So it's worth over £30, worth over $30. And again, just to show you the kind of goodies that you've got in here, just one item I'm allowed to pull out. So I'll show you this one. You know the pop-out dies that we've got? You know, you open the card up and you can get the dies that like pop out, that phrase. That is inside the £15 or $15 bag, worth $9.99 or $12.95 when you consider that's just one of the components inside the bag, and the price there is what you're paying. Amazing value for money. £12 or $12, don't forget, if you're a platinum member. You've got to jump in and grab these. These will go. It's just a question of whether they go before the show, 5-10 minutes into the show. But again, inside this bag, I mean, there's layering stamps in there. I can't say too much. There's some of those like quirky stamps in there. Oh, what's that? There's dies. There's a cut and emboss folder in there. I'm not saying anything else. It's an amazing deal again. £15, $15, £12, $12 if you're platinum, worth over £30 or $30. And then the £20 or $20 mystery bag. This again, over double the value inside this bag. Here's the other thing as well, right? If you go for this bag, you'll also get this free gift included as well, because on Cartload, if you spend over £20 or $20, this garden party die set gets automatically added into your basket. And I know because I've already tried it. Fantastic, right? So you're getting that already for free. But inside the bag, what's in there, I hear you ask? Well, I'll just pull out one thing again. Is it only one, Georgina? Just one thing still. Okay, well, I like the look of this Fruit of the Vine stamp collection. These are amazing. And again, we featured these so recently. I love these for the fact that basically you're going to layer up all of these gorgeous stamps. And if we look on the back again, because you've got 3 within here, you've got different ways to be able to layer them up. So it's giving you so much craftability. So there you go. Look, stamp 1 and 2, stamp 2 and 3, stamp 1 and 3, and then you can layer all 3 of those up as well. Absolutely gorgeous for creating, your backgrounds for your projects, and I love the design on there as well. Super versatile, super usable, and that on its own, I did note it down, is worth $12.99 or $19.95. The value of the bag, £20 or $20. I mean, also in here, we've got more dies. We've got stamp and die set. Oh, we've got we've got a cut and emboss folder in there too, but I'm not allowed to say any more than that. All you need to know is that you're paying £20 or $20. If you're platinum, you're paying £16 or $16 for a bag which is worth over £40 or $40. If you love a surprise, you'll love this. If you love getting an absolute bargain, you'll love this. And the great thing is about this, even if you get this home and you go, oh, I've already got that die, oh, I've already got that stamp, you've got something then that you can pop away in your present drawer, give to a crafty friend, give to someone for a birthday, Christmas present, whatever it might be. You just know you are getting an absolute steal with the mystery bags. But please do me a favour, get them now. Remember, you can buy one of the 10, one of the 15, one of the 20, and you know you won't get duplicates. So do it. All I will say is you can wait till cart load if you want, but if you wait to cart load and when they sell out, don't send me messages going, oh, I missed out on them, because there'll be no sympathy coming from me. Over the other side of the studio, Craig is busy having a look at some of your comments and also getting ready for another demo too. What are you doing over there?
It's that new that even my pockets are still stitched up.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'd like to keep the pocket. Mine's still stitched on here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
No, it's just, that new that I've not even opened them. Anyway, you don't really need to know that, do you?
Not really.
I just learnt that for the first time. A couple of years ago,
Yeah.
I bought a shirt jacket.
Right.
And I said, it was my mum. I said, oh, it's got these full pockets. She's like, no, Craig, you have to take the thread out so you can actually get your hands in the pocket. I was like, I didn't know that. Didn't know it. In my 30s and I didn't know that.
Well, you learn something. Every day's a school day,
Yeah,
Craig.
every day is a school day, even when it comes to waistcoats. Lots of comments, but also questions coming through. Question there, really good question from Panda Crafts on YouTube. So this is going back to the butterfly. You were asking, Craig, question. Is that tacky glue that you are using to mat and layer? Is it not all-purpose glue for that job, as tacky glue makes the layers floppy? Thanks. Rightio, really good question. Because I was matting and layering onto Centura Pearl, it is tacky glue that you want to use. If you watch Leanne's glue schools in the past with all-purpose, when you mat and layer using on a Centura Pearl or an Adorable Scoreable, anything that's coated, it can kind of resist. So therefore, anything like a coated card, you want to use your tacky glue. I usually don't do tacky glue for mats and layers. I would usually use my tape runner on my double-sided tape. It just so happened that my tacky glue was at the side there. So usually you would use your all-purpose, but if you're doing mats and layers onto a coated card, use your tacky glue. Our tacky glue is, it's not got a lot of, it's not watered down. Basically, it's very, very tacky, hence the name. So you're not going to have that issue of bubbling and buckling whatsoever. So there is, hopefully that's answered your question as well. A lot of people saying as well, more to be precise, Helen on YouTube, peer pressure, show us the bags.
Showed you the bags, I did as much as I'm allowed.
I should just say as well, Georgina in her ear, she was don't do it. So yeah. Naughty boy.
And Mandy Doodlehands has just said, Ben, show one more, show one more, show one more. You know you want to. Pretty please. You know Sarah will show us anyway. It's not Sarah on Cartload tonight, it's me and Jan. So I don't know whether Jan will be delving in and tipping them out like Sarah does. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna stay in producer Georgina's good books. But as I said, the great thing is you've got a sneak peek as to what you're getting, but also, Craig, whatever way, you're getting a bargain, aren't you?
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
Yeah.
Bargain, just wow. Right, let's have a look and see what's coming up on Cartload. So within this one here, this is our Gemini Left Fold Alphabet Collection. You're getting 93 elements in total. You're getting the alphabet, you're getting the numbers, but you're getting the stamps as well. So with the stamps, they're going to create your backdrop, but you get dies to die cut them out too. Now within that full collection, £37 here in the UK, $49 for you guys stateside. All of you, if you are new or not, you are going to be saving over 20% off within that bundle that's there. However, if you are in Club Inspire, of course, you're then going to be paying $29.60 or $39.20. Again, that is in Club Inspire. So that is what's coming up in Cartload, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time with you and Jan. Let's have a quick look at the boards, quick look at some finished samples, and then let's do a little demo to show you what you can do with these ones. Now they're called left fold dies, alphabets, because what happens is majority of them die cut out apart from the left hand side. So what happens is they pop up from the left hand side and they stay in place. Now what I also like to do, and I actually do it a lot, Ben, is I actually use them individually. So because you've got a score edge down the side, what you would just do is just snip them away and you've got nice sizable alphabets that you could be using in your projects. So we've got our alphabets, we've got our numbers, and then here we go. We've got the stamps and the dies that work in conjunction with the backgrounds, should you want to use them. So that is the full set that you are getting there. So that is what you're getting within the full set. If we show you some finished samples as to what you can create. Now this is such a gorgeous card that was made when we celebrated our 15th birthday.
Yeah.
So all of them, as I say, they are the left fold. So they all stay in place, but they pop out. You've got the numbers and all these little banners and bunting. All of these are stamps and dies incorporated within this bundle. Now then you could be doing, my mum is mum, but it could be mam, or
mom.
Of course it could be mom. You know, you might want to do mother. So you can then do whatever spelling that you do, depending where you are, of course. Then what you've also got is you've got cake. Now in this one here, you've got the little cupcakes. That's using the, instead of the A. But then you've got your birthdays, your special birthdays. Now yes, you could be doing your 30, 40, 60, 90, but then you could be doing 91st, you could be doing 37th. You've got that option. Or what about tiny little dinky cards where you're just wanting to say hi and just a note, which all come included within the set as well. So that's some of the things that you can be making when it comes to this collection here. So let's go in and let's make a little bit of a wedding themed card when it comes to these ones, Ben.
Oh, okay. I think these would work quite nicely as well with the liftables that we had yesterday, because you've got the lift from the dies that we had yesterday, and then having the left fold lift. So if you want to put your little message on there as well, or your like Craig was saying, your birthday number, or mum, whatever it might be, I think those would work very nicely in conjunction with the liftables if you bought those yesterday.
They really would. And this is where, start to then look at, see what you've got in your crafty stash from us at Crafters Companion.
Yeah.
Or within your crafty stash as a whole. And then you can then start to mix and match and pull them in together. Because as Ben said, that's a cracking idea to use them in conjunction with your liftables.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take a bow.
Thank you. If only the audience was still here now.
If only the audience.
They'd probably give me a round of applause.
Let's go to Ben for a second. George, if we can go to Ben.
Oh, don't worry, I was only bowing. Thank you.
No, you gave me my bow, so, let's take our bill.
You got a round of applause as well. They've gone now, haven't they? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for that, George. There we go. You can't say that I didn't give him his bow. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to go with a Mr. and Mrs. card. Now, being the alphabet, it means what you can then do is Mr. and Mr., Mrs. and Mrs. You can then cater to any occasion that you want to use them for. And then this is where you can then even add a couple of extra pound or dollars or cent, depending, or euros, not cent, if you want to personalise them. Mm-hmm. And then even then, when the fares come back and you're able to get out and about, you can then start to do these ones, on request. So someone might say, oh, I like that style of card, but I would like my son's name on it. And you'll be like, well, I'll tell you what, I've got the elements in here at the side of me. You go and have a look around, come back in an hour's time, and I'll have it done for you.
Yeah, I love that idea.
Because you can do them with your junior or your MIDI.
Yeah.
And if you are going to do them on separate little components that I'll show you in a moment, they're of course going to go through your Mini and also your Go as well. So really good for doing little bits of cutting and crafting if you're on the move or on the go.
Thank you to Lorraine Bennett, who's given me a virtual round of applause with about 20 clapping hand emojis, so thank you for that. Lots of love for that Crafters 15 card as well. And Gwen on Facebook, I think loving our waistcoat, saying you both need pocket watches.
Oh,
go
gosh,
with
we
our-
had a pocket watch stamp.
Oh,
and
the
die
Vintage
last night on
Diary.
Vintage Diary.
Yes, go back and check that out. The Vintage Diary show that we did. What show was that last night? Creative Cravings,
Creative
wasn't
Cravens.
it? Yeah. Do you love a pocket watch?
Pocket watch.
Yeah.
Old style pocket watch.
And next it'll be monocles we'll need.
A what?
Monocles.
Monocles.
Yeah, you know, like because they used to wear, didn't they? Used to have the pocket watch and then the monocle that they used to put in their eye.
I
Like
thought
that.
monocle was something like that out of Harry Potter.
What?
I thought monocles was something out of Harry Potter.
Are you thinking of Professor Gonagle?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Monocle, not Gonagle.
Got ya.
It's like just like a one lens
Oh,
glass they
yeah.
used to put in the eye. Like
I
that.
see what you mean. I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly
Anyway.
what you mean. Crystal clear. What I've done, I'm now going in with the Mister, but I'm also then going to go in with my numbers, which I've got here, because within the numbers, you've also got the and. So we're going to do this one here. Now you may have noticed, may have not have, but either
Yeah.
way, I'm away to tell you, because I won't get away with it. I had my S the wrong way round.
I did not notice.
So I've now got a right hand side.
Some of them you can right
So
fold them
some
with
of-
anyway.
so
Like the
some of
H you could do it with,
Yeah,
couldn't you?
you could do.
The U.
You could do. So do you know what? I do have one that I have done. But
Yeah.
do you know what? Nah, let's just go for it. Let's still use this one.
Debbie did one the other week with that. She got the H the wrong way round, so we had hugs with the U, G, and S left fold, and the H was a right fold. So.
Really?
Yeah, quirky. That's the way to do it. Quirky.
Quirky, exactly. Quirky that indeed. So let's bring this one out, and then this is going to give us our Mr. And. So pop that one out, pop that one out, and then pop this one out here. So let's do our fold. There, and then here. And then what I'm going to do as well, so I've got these ones, I've already done them, but I will show you what I've done. So I've got them so they're separate alphabets now. So let's actually take that one I'm not going to use, and I'll cut one just to show you what I was meaning. You've got the score line. So what you can then do, Ben, is follow that score line
Yeah.
with your scissors or your craft knife, and then you've then got a separate alphabet that you can use on its own. And that's what I do a lot as well. And it's a very, it's a punchy, masculine sort of straight edge font. Really good, very readable is
Yes.
good. And you'll know exactly, crafters out there, you know exactly what I mean when I say readable.
No, like you say, some fonts sometimes perhaps a little bit harder to read, but yeah, absolutely perfect. And isn't that great that you can use them as they have been intended to be used? That left fold design, or something as simple as Craig just showing you there. Simply snip them out, and then you can you can pop them wherever you want them to go, which is absolutely brilliant. And as producer Georgie is just saying, yes, now you've got the alphabet, whatever language as well. We had lots of German viewers actually tuning in yesterday after Sarah's appearance on QVC Germany. So, yeah, again, you just haven't got the umlauts if you're doing it in German, though, have you? The umlauts.
That's right, yeah. You don't, do you? You could
you
draw
got
them on, couldn't
what?
you? You could draw them on, couldn't you?
Well, you could do. You could do. Are there because you get the numbers as well. Do you get punctuation with it? No, you just get the ampersand, don't you? I think.
Just the ampersand,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So I think if you got the little full stops, you could stick
Yeah.
those on as well. But
Although to this day, I still don't know why they call them ampersands. Why not just say and?
yeah, well, that's what you said, ampersand, isn't it?
That's what I said,
Yeah,
Georgina.
ampersand. Ampersand. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, producer Georgina is saying that the and is it's named after someone called Ampersand, is it? No, that can't be right. I'm good. Ampers and? Is that what? That's not right.
Nah, you're
that
pulling
is
our
not
leg.
right. Come on. I'm going to Google that now. Craig, what's your take on that?
I just think it's and. And. So quick, so punchy. Good word. I just say and anyway.
Well, exactly. It's a lot easier.
Why make things more difficult when they don't need to be? English and this is a fact, English is the hardest language to learn in the world.
Oh, it is. But English is difficult, but I also found, because I did French and German at A-level, and I found German very difficult to learn, just simply for the fact that there's so many words for the.
Yeah.
Like
but then they've got male and female words, don't
yeah,
they?
dame, de, das, dame. I mean, I just got lost. Yeah, and like you say, with French, for example, as well, yeah, words are either masculine or feminine.
Yeah.
Again, can be very confusing as whether it's supposed to use like the le or the la.
But then bring in us, English, talk about confusing, where we have there, and there,
yeah.
where, and where.
Yeah, two, and two.
Live and...
Live and live, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All these different ones.
The term ampersand is a corruption of and, per se, and, which literally means the character, and by itself, and. That makes no sense whatsoever. I do not understand that, but it is not named after a bloke called Ampers. I'll tell you that much for nothing. At least we've got that out of the way. Oh dear.
Panda Crafts is saying, try learning Latin.
Oh, no thanks.
No thanks.
No thanks very much.
No thanks.
That was offered up as a lesson at our school, but I chose to do French instead of Latin, and I'm glad that I did. But look at this. I mean, that is perfect. Talking about all the different languages, the fact that you've got that left fold alphabet there, it brings you so much in the way of personalisation, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, you're able to do that. And that is a simple easel card that we've done over time. We've done it many times on Crafters TV, but then incorporating them both and even using the words so that they are actually the stopper as well within the card. But as we say, Mr. and Mrs. could be Mr. and Mr., Mrs. and Mrs. It could be whatever you like. And the ability of being able to pop these decorations and the stamps and dies which come included as well. Really nice set, but the ability also of being used them as a separate alphabet if you just chop into them. Or if you're careful when you chop into them, mass through them as well, like we've done with the butterfly. Having that option, but within that option and many more is what's coming up in Cartload, which is 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time, with Jan and Ben, all about the Gemini left fold alphabets, or as you can see, some of them you can do on the right hand side as well. 93 elements in total. £37 here in the UK, $49 for you guys stateside. If you are platinum, you're going to be paying £29.60, or of course you are going to be paying $39.20. If you are in Europe, then obviously go to crafterscompanion.eu. Alternatively, it's crafterscompanion.co.uk or .com, wherever you are across the globe. Isn't that right, Ben?
Absolutely. I tell you what, we have literally got about 3 or 4 minutes remaining. I can't show you any more of the mystery bags. Stop asking. You're going to get me in trouble. You'll have to wait. Those mystery bags, I'm only allowed to show you what I've showed you. Otherwise, I'm going to get in trouble. What I can show you, though, is this brilliant collection that we've got coming up a little bit later on Cartload. If you love your Centura Pearl, you will love this collection. It is a massive collection where you're going to get 152 sheets of cardstock in total, and the deal is absolutely phenomenal. As you can see on your screen there, you're going to get 36 sheets of your precious golds twice over, so you're going to get all of these gorgeous shades of gold. 72 sheets, A4, don't forget, and 310 GSM. Then on top of that, we're going to bring you your pastels as well. Again, there's 40 sheets within that collection, A4, 310 GSM. And then you're also going to get a pack of your Snow White. That's the one with the hint of gold. I'll give you a good flick through these a little bit later on. But if you love your Centura Pearl, if you love your precious gold, pastels, the hint ofs as well, you'll love this collection. 50 sheets here, 40 sheets here, and you're getting this 36 sheets twice over. So that's 72 for that amazing price that you're seeing on screen right now. Take off your 20% if you're platinum, and boy, oh boy, is that an amazing deal. Talking of amazing deals, don't forget on Cartload as well, if you spend over £20 or $20, you'll get your free gift. That automatically gets added into your cart, into your basket. I've already tried it. It's working right now on the Cartload page. So if you want to get shopping before everybody else, make sure you grab now. And even if you buy now and spend over 20 or 20, that will get added And if you come back later and spend another 20 or 20, you'll get it over again. And don't forget those mystery bags. Come on, are you kidding me? Those mystery bags are amazing. We've got a 10, 15 and 20 pound bag. They're basically worth double the amount that you're going to pay. More than if you're a platinum member. And they've got to remain a mystery apparently, because I'm not allowed to tell you any more than that. Craig.
I know. Mystery is what it's all about. But what's not a mystery is what you're going to be doing when it comes to the craft along, which is later on today, which is actually the next show that's coming up. So if you want a little bit of a reminder as to what you need, if you want to then, of course, craft along exactly as to what Jan is doing. So you're going to need your Create a Card die. You're going to use A Place to Remember. 3 sheets of craft card, your 12 by 12 pattern paper of your choice, 12 by 12 plain coordinated cardstock, 12 by 12 patterned coordinated vellum, sentiment stamps, scrap plain card that's brown and cream, and your decorative rose corner die. Additional items that you're going to want to use if you're doing exactly what Jan is doing, that is your Gemini and plates, scoreboard and scoring tool, your bone folder, guillotine, small flower die, coordinated ribbon, scissors, pokey tool, die brush, dotty and straight pen, adhesive petals, 3D accents, which are optional, and then last but not least, when it comes to more additional items, your small stamping platform, foam pads, tacky glue, all-purpose glue, blending tool, finesse ink pad, which is your pebble. You're going to be using your ink pad to complement the paper. You're going to be using red liner tape that's 3mm and 12mm, and you're also going to be using your green alcohol marker as well. So that's what you are going to need if you want to do exactly what Jan is doing. Of course, you might, of course, just want to change them up very slightly. Thank you so much for all your comments today. I've had an absolute blast with Ben. Don't forget, Ben is going to be back with Jan just shortly with the craft along, which is going to be, of course, 3 p.m. here in the UK, or of course it's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. But then if you want to finish the day with the cartload with them both as well, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, or of course 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Now, it's all that I've got to say is have a lovely rest, Ben, don't.
Just before you go, I know he's going to cut me off. I've got the $15 mystery bag. I know you guys wanted to have a look in here, so I'm going to tip it out for you now so you can have a look. Don't you dare cut me off. Let's just have a quick look at what we've got in the bag before we... No!